to the Arab, to the Jews, and to the Christian. Actually, the three pillars of the Abrahamic faith. I'm sitting today. Of course, the people say that the olive tree represents Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But I must say that as this land was moving hands many times in the past and history time, for Christian to Jews, and we on the top of this Arab village here, and the Bible say a voice cried at Ramah, the voice of Rachel. A voice of Rachel cried at Ramah, for her children are no more. When we sit here today, we're getting the news continually about the amount of the rockets that been shot from Gaza towards Israel, and they're shooting towards Gaza by the armed forces. And I like to say something. From the day that I'm born in this country, I never have one day of peace in this land. Every hour of my life was a war. And I want to ask you, all of you here in the Middle East, under those three olive trees on the top of my head, that I'm not sure that people gave them water in time. Because some of those limbs are very dry. Don't you think that the Lord God already been bothered to put those trees on a pillar of those three beautiful olives who now start to get dry slowly? And I want to ask you, right in the area they call Ramat Rachel, or the area of the Arab called Sur Bacher, or the area went through so much bloodshed in the 1948 war and the 67 war. So I'm resting here and trying to dream about the day that all of you will get little wisdom from God, and you will not allow all those people that come from the outside of Israel to causing all these wars among brethren that really love one each other. I like to say to all of you in the world, the Arab represent 12 tribes, and God, or the Lord, or Hashem, like the Jews, they're not there to call on his name, or the Arabs anyhow, God is predestined those people to have the oil, and gave them so much oil because Abraham said, let Ishmael live before thee, O God. Now, to Isaac he said, you are going to get all these blessings or whatever, and Jacob. So all this is the Abrahamic blessing that we are under here, and we have, of course, Esau and Jacob as a brother. I want to ask you, I have a rooster, and my Palestinian Arab neighbor have also a rooster, and they used to call one each other in the morning, and they like one each other, and they have a very small brain. Rooster have a small brain. Don't you think that it's a time that you will have a little more brain and start to love one each other and taking care about one each other and visit one each other and taking the burden of one each other here in the Middle East? Now, I understand that a lot of the people around the world want to sell all kind of weapons here and do all kind of military exercises and have all kind of jets and bombs and bullets. But don't you think that it's enough? Take example, my daughter been killed by terrorists. 28 years old, she died by jihad terrorist in a suicide bomb. And I have no daughter. And many of the Arabs, brethren, also lost children, family, loved one. And us, don't you think there is a time that I lead the nation of Israel and the nation of the Arabs all over the Middle East to a peace? Now I am calling, I happen to be from the family of David the King, what the Arab call Malik Daoud, or King David. I want to ask you, don't you think that at a time that I will lead all of you to love one each other and to have peace with one each other? Now I suggest to all of you, all the leaders of Europe, the leaders of 5 continents of the earth, to come, and I of course will give you my telephone number in Israel, that you will not say that you didn't have my telephone. My telephone is 054, it starts with 972, then 54, then 3333, 4 times 3, and then 036 054 3333. Don't forget to put the 972 before, and when you dial from overseas is 972 54 3333 036. My email is Yael, the name of my daughter, YAEL, ORG, 05 at gmail.com. I want to ask you a question. Would you draw a line to me and tell me if you really want that I lead our country and establish a peace between the Palestinian, the Arab, the Jordanian, the Egyptian, all the people that live in the Middle East. Now to you, King of Saudi, the kings of Qatar, all the kings of Arabia Peninsula, don't you want that I will arrange that you will all will be able to pray in the Al-Aqsa peacefully every day? And the Jews and everybody. So